That as we were discussing, Dan, this is a pretty attractive prospect, and it has a decent acreage block in it, which is one plus for it, and it's got the trapping mechanism prevalent that the geologists and the geophysicists are excited about, and so it's a challenge to look at that, but it's fairly low risk based on the information we have. And of course, all of the science that's in the oil field over the years and developed, and some of it is very sophisticated, but still, if after all the science, we have to drill a well in the ground. We have to drill a hole to prove the science, and that's where the risk factor is. But I'm excited about this prospect. I think it has, from my experience and what I've seen that the geologists present and what have you over the years, I think it's a reasonable risk with a potentially high reward. And the other thing about this prospect is it's in an oil-producing province because there are numerous oil fields in the Bighorn Basin, and Tennessee is one of the primary targets for oil exploration and production. It's near the Enigma field, which is a fairly recent discovery. The Cottonwood Creek fields are older discoveries in this that are still producing, and then of course up to the north and west toward Powell and Cody are all the old Marathon fields and so on that have been there, and so consequently we're not out in the wilderness really as far as that's concerned. And the Enigma field is the one that people focused on with this trapping mechanism because it proved to be something that brought about new thinking. And that has happened in several places, in the United States and other places, that things have been overlooked. And so, as we had talked about earlier, this stuff here had been overlooked in Utah that is a substantial oil find, and it had been overlooked in the past. But the Ten Sleep Formation is a known producing zone and a good reservoir rock. So it's a very attractive, risk to take. And aside from that, I think the drilling problems are minimal. The depth is very reasonable. So I think we should have a substantial opportunity for success.